West, y'all.
Have you been sick?
Yeah. On Thursday last week. I'm just getting better now.
Hey, so you had the flu.
Yeah.
So I had the flu too last week. I didn't go to work Thursday and Friday.
Oh, I had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off last week.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
just sick with the flu.
Yeah, and then on Thursday I had to go to work because I was rostered on. But I could still feel like I wasn't 100% because I was sneezing and coughing.
Mm.
Yeah, so I had to wear a mask.
You know what's dumb about me being sick? Because I had the flu jab.
Yeah.
So so you know how the flu jab is like, it's not every single virus there. You can still get sick.
The flu.
You
Yeah.
get flu. Of the thousands of viruses out there, I think the flu jab takes care of maybe half the amount.
I just find it like it's all, I don't know, like all the propagandas and conspiracy theories, you know?
You reckon?
Yeah, but you still get sick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just like because there was a few ladies that their husbands got COVID last week. Oh no, a couple of months ago, and they were still. But it was funny because they were still coming to work, even though their partner, their husband had COVID. And I'm like, shouldn't they have it off too? They shouldn't be at work,
I still get a couple. There's been a case at my work, someone had COVID that stay home for a week.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's never been any serious. It's not serious anymore. It's not like lockdown or anything. It's just everyone's just going with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was funny because I got sick last week, and remember my cousin Brenna?
Yeah.
Like her and her husband, they had free tickets to the Warriors game.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday night, and they told me about it last week. So I was, I'll jump in with you guys.
Sick.
Jump in with you guys. Felt sick last week. On Friday, I'm nah, man. Looking at the weather outside,
Yeah,
I get even more sick.
I think that's why the Warriors lost. She didn't go. Nah, they got pumped.
Yeah, they got pumped, man. But man, I was watching on TV, and I was bloody glad it didn't go away. Everyone was wet, man. So
Yeah, you would have been worse.
But you know what's funny about that game? Because Souths, they only had like 3 errors the whole game.
Aren't they at the top of the table? Nah,
it's Penrith. But I think they lost the last few games, I think. But they are a top 4 team. But they haven't been doing well. This is the first win in, I think, a couple of games.
because the Origin stars are not playing, eh?
Oh, Charles not there.
Oh.
But Cody Walker had a good game. And then look, he got named in the New South Wales team for game 3.
You know how they should do that? The selection, they should do it by form.
What do you mean?
That's the secret. Like, go by form. Like, the top players, I know, but it was suck for their club. But the guys that are on form, that's who they should pick.
Well, that's how looks like Freddie picked that way for game 3.
Oh, on form, players on form.
Because Cody Walker's in there, and he had a good game. And I think someone else, Nico Hines didn't make it again.
Oh,
He must have got the thing for him, eh? I'm not picking him twice in a row, but your team's already
who the?
Queensland.
Oh yeah.
Like, they're just like next man up, if someone goes down. But they've been consistent anyway. They've just got the same guys they played. They haven't chopped and changed much, eh?
What I've been doing at work now, I've been every day or every time I go into work, I always check up the news hub. Yeah, just listening some of the stories in New Zealand, just in New Zealand alone.
Like what?
Like there was that burglary that happened out south, and then so they jacked someplace out south, and then they came out west, and they jacked the dairy, the Henderson Valley, that dairy in the corner in Henderson Valley.
Right at the end.
Yeah, no,
Where the liquor store is.
Yeah, they jacked that one. Oh, because there's 2. Well, they jacked one of those dairies.
There's one in the corner, right in the corner. There's one at the blocker shops.
Yeah, they jacked that one. And then the police chase, and they ended up dumping the car in Otara, but they got caught there, and they're all young.
Yeah.
Man, all these kids, I think they just watch too much movies. That's what it comes down to, I reckon. Too much movies.
I'm impressed that they drove one this way.
Yeah. Oh, it
And
just
then,
shows,
you drove all the way back
yeah,
to get caught.
but see, that's the difference with New Zealand cops and American cops. If there was in America, they wouldn't even get that far, you know. They'll ram their cars into it. You know?
Yeah, I think they have the health and safety need to protect.
But protect. But they should like, what if these guys caused an accident and killed someone? You know, while the cops are still, you know, that's probably an hour and a half. You know, and only take 10 seconds to kill someone on the road. You know,
Well, the cops supposed to lay back if it goes too fast there,
really? Oh,
because in case it might endanger other people.
no, I think they should stop at any, like, that car and any, like, for any cause.
Well, use the resources they have. Like, can they call a car up ahead? Oh, can you block them off? Yeah,
Yeah,
get the helicopter out there and.
it was funny because it showed the footage of they were coming down somewhere and it showed them throw the spikes out. I'm like, you know, spikes, get the brick wall or something, you know. Nah, yeah, I think America, because I watched this one footage. Like I've been watching a lot of stuff on the internet. There's a lot of crazy people out there, you know. I just hope. Yeah.
Are you on Twitter?
Nah, still not on Twitter.
See, if anyone wants to see some crazy shit on Twitter, like it's on Twitter, man. Some crazy videos. Like there's pages called like fight pages where people just throw up fights they see on the street. Yeah, just random. Some of them are like out of it.
Is it R18? Like, do they show like killings in that?
Yeah, they can. They showed yeah.
Wow,
See,
not like
that's the thing
YouTube.
with Twitter. There's no rules, man.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
You can put anything up.
I know YouTube. There's censorship in that.
But not Twitter. Like on Father's Day, they had that because there was a case in America ages ago where a father, his daughter, I think she was like 9 or something, or 13 or 9,
Yeah.
got beaten and raped by a guy, and he got caught, and he had his court case, and then when they were transferring him through this corridor, he had his handcuffs and the police were escorting him through this corridor, and that father, he was waiting there with a gun, turned around and shot him in the head, like in front of the video cameras, in front of the TV cameras, and then it was revenge for his daughter. Of course. But he only got like home D.
The dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
he only got home D. Yeah.
That's justice served, man.
Yeah. But it comes on Twitter every Father's Day. Like, you know, celebrate your fathers, and they showed that video of that footage of when he killed the.
Yeah.
It's a freaky film, because one minute you see this guy walking and he's like smiling, next minute you see him come at the back and put the gun and boom.
Yeah. Bro. For the father to do that, I know he was prepared for the consequences.
Yeah. You know, was out of it. So he gets celebrated every Father's Day in America. Oh. That video always comes up for Father's Day, like
you send it to me,
Father of the Year, sort of.
Yeah, bro.
No, but there's heaps out of it. Film videos on Twitter. There's like car crashes, like on the street. There's one video called there's one page called Robbery's Gone Wrong, and it's just like the CCTV footage of the robbery, and it goes wrong, or they fail.
I like the ones where I think I saw this one in the jewelry shop, and the owner's already got the button where they lock the front door. Yeah. So they're trying to run out, and then they can't run out. Did you hear about that one where these guys came to rob this, I think a jewelry shop in the morning, but he was having a bad day, and he told them to come back and rob him in the afternoon.
Well, the guy behind the counter.
Yeah, I told him, I'll come back in the afternoon. I'll have more money then. and the idiots came, but then the owner rang the police, and they were ready, and they came back, bro. That's the biggest fail.
I'm sure it'll be on that page, the Twitter page, the failed robberies page. You know. Yeah, but this out of it all seems to be from America.
Yeah. There's heaps. There's millions all over the world. Bro, let's talk about that. What did we just eat?
Oh, we just had I don't know what it was, but it was a loaf of bread. It was like it was gutted out, and I think it had it's like a sauce,
Yeah, what was
spinach.
it? What was it? That was nice, bro. What was it? Do you know what it was
I
called?
don't even know what it was.
Oh man, that was nice.
Yeah, and then we had chicken nibbles to go with it.
Yeah.
But that sauce, did you remind me of chips?
No, you know what? Yeah, it reminded me of a dip.
Yeah,
like you can eat with chips.
Yeah, true.
No, but hey, give it up to Sin, bro. Sin of Efficacy Scoop. No, that was nice.
Yeah.
Straight after a hard training, that was yeah, just what I needed.
I need to eat anyway.
Yeah.
But so you went to how was Westside?
Yeah, it was good. It was packed.
Yeah.
I think they were setting up DJ Malachi or Malix was setting up for the next class.
Mm.
Yeah, boxing was good. But the next class, because I think the new trainer, Michael, was taking his first class.
I saw there's a new short class.
Yeah, that's they call it prehab.
Yeah, prehab. It's like working the muscles you don't use or something.
Yeah.
Who takes that?
No, when I rocked up, well, Geordie was taking it,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
Did you do it?
No, I went to boxing.
Oh.
You know, it was good.
It was interesting that when I saw that show up on the app, because you use the app.
No, not really, but I should do.
Yeah, that's what I saw it. Prehab.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what's that? It's only short. And I was reading it and said, I'm just going to work on muscles you never worked before. Like, focus on these muscles you don't use. And man, when I thought about the F45 one that at work, not today, but last week, so man, I must have worked on some muscles never even used since primary school, man. Because
what was the exercises you did?
I was in pain, man. Like 2 days later, especially the muscles in my ass, just sore as I couldn't even bend down, man. In the back of my thigh,
Yeah.
those muscles, yeah.
No, F45 is good. It's like, because I've done a week trial, F45 Swanson, and it's like, 40 seconds on, and then you got 10 seconds to move to the next station. But what's cool about F45, it's like, this is about 40 stations, eh?
Yeah.
So you just keep moving, and then there's just one, I think there's 2 times you have a break.
Yeah.
But all the other times you're working, and I think it's only like a 30-second break. Yeah, no, but F45 is it's legit. It's mean.
So my boss, he brought his trainer down to our work, and so she's gonna take us for two lunchtimes a week.
Mean.
For 5 weeks. So she's a F45 trainer.
You should have weighed yourself.
Shouldn't we? But
weigh yourself, take some before photos.
Yeah. So we have to move all our cars out of the car park. She uses that space. Then she sets up like eight stations, and then I think there's
rain or shine.
Oh, because it's underneath.
Oh, bro, no excuses then.
There's actually some shelter.
Yeah.
Over the car park. It's only one. It's only like a 4 car park, just one row.
Oh yeah.
One row car park.
Are you one of the people that have to move their car?
Yeah.
Oh fuck that.
So I move my car. That's all right. So yeah, so she sets up 8 stations in the car park, and there's 4 leg exercises, and then 4 upper body exercises.
And then core.
And so I think one of them, I don't know, but so the 4 leg ones are squats. Like they use a kettlebell. One of them use like a split squat. Have that, the split, There's split squat. Then there's a kettlebell squat, and then there's like a band pull around your legs, and just do those. You do like a you do a half squat, but then you have to move side to side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the upper body ones, you got your dumbbells. You just go up above your head, and then you have one where there's a mat, and you just stand at the end of the mat, but then you walk with your hands.
Like an
outside.
inchworm.
Yeah, and then walk back. Then you got another mat where you just do press ups. And then you got another kettlebell.
How many workers?
There was 6 of us doing it. So 8 stations, so there was 2 free, so we just rotate around. So we go do 2 rounds, then 2-minute break, and then we do the last another 2 rounds, and it's finished. So it takes about half an hour.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Your boss is what's the word? He's conscious about the health of his workers or something, eh? Health and fitness.
Yeah. Well, it's winter time and everyone's not doing anything, so he's conscious of me. He's always like on my back.
Oh, so really he did it for you. But and then he's got his your work crew, supporting you. You mean?
No, it's been good. I think every work should have it, especially during work hours. During lunchtime and that.
Should have it.
Because it just builds it's like a team bonding as well,
Yeah.
And you get plus you're energized when you go back to work. After lunch you always come back to work and you got like 3 hours left for home time, and you're like, oh shit, you're just tired. But at least you can break up the day with some exercising.
Yeah.
And you go back to work.
And you're not as sleepy.
And it's like you're going back to work in the morning.
Oh, refreshed.
Like refreshed, And I think that's going to be how it's going to be. But because today was our second session. Our first session, bro, I was fucked, man. Like for 2 days, the next days, like my muscles were just tightening up.
Yeah.
And just sore as on Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it took 2 days.
So it started last week?
It started last Tuesday. But she couldn't come on Friday. So Tuesday today, we had the session today. But it's the same exercise we did last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I wasn't as fatigued as I remember I was last week.
Yeah. And plus you did some classes at Westside too, right?
Yeah, when boxing yesterday.
Yeah.
I told Jordy too that about I'm gonna do some trainings at work, so I can go straight home after work.
Oh.
Well, it's good though, because today I thought about should I go to boxing? Nah, I'll just go home and just spend some time, because that's the other thing about doing the training at work, because I get it done with that day.
Yeah.
And just move on. Yeah. But I'm conscious about
your health.
My $50 my 50 class.
Oh.
My t-shirt.
Oh yeah. Well, it should be up to there now soon.
Nah, I'm 34, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
For us, should be close to like the 150.
You get a hoodie, eh?
Yeah, or 100. I'm sure I'm close to it. But see, I never book. But I think that's how they can tell.
Because sometimes I don't book and they took it off anyway. It shows up.
Oh yeah, see, okay. Oh well, that's good to know. Shot Jordy.
So maybe
Westside Fitness.
But yeah, I was thinking, well, if I want to ask, I'll ask him, because does he take it off himself, or does the algorithm does it get scanned somehow? I don't know.
Or was it when you put in your car park?
Yeah, but I never use that car park thing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good point.
But this is a good plug for Westside Fitness, eh? You get your 50 classes, you get a free t-shirt.
Yeah.
You do 150, you get a hoodie.
Yeah. So the next one's 158. There's no 100? No. Do you know?
Oh, is there?
Isn't there 100 T?
Is there?
I think it's a silver T. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know the classes, man. So yeah, I'm the wrong guy to ask.
So I haven't been. I've been doing the boxing there, but I haven't been to any starter or start. What's it called? Startup, eh?
No, start, and then there's the strength and strength and skills.
I haven't been doing
class.
start since me and you went. I went with you that time ages ago.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good one. But like, you don't have to go heavy. You just go to a decent weight where you can do the reps.
But shop for you going early in the mornings, like doing the 6.
So tomorrow I got to do that because I got work at 10, and then I'm gonna try do the evening class, the 6:40 tomorrow.
Because how's the traffic coming back from Albany?
It's not too bad. I always like go on the fast lane on the way back home. I never stay on the slow lane.
Did you see on the news that week that guy walked in with an axe?
Oh yeah, in the restaurant.
Swinging at those in Albany.
Yeah, that's another thing I saw too. Crazy people.
Have you been to those restaurants?
No.
They're Asian restaurants too.
Yeah, I think there's a couple around. There's some nice cafes around where I work on my street. There's 2 down the end, but I always go, instead of going left to work first, I always go right to the bakery. There's a bakery down there. That's nice too.
Is it where all those warehouses are? Office warehouses are.
Yeah, if you go, so I don't know if you know the City Fitness. Do you know where City Fitness is?
No.
In Albany and Rosedale. Well, there's a
Rosedale.
There's a massive City Fitness, so I turn right there, and then it's all like the workplaces.
Yeah.
Some nice places there. Big, massive. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Did anyone get killed?
No, I don't know. But see, that's what I'm thinking about, like New Zealand and the times we are in now. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening. People not happy with the government. In the sports arena, I don't know.
What have you seen? Like, what are some of the stories that you've seen recently?
No, I saw there's heaps. That's the thing in my memory. It's when I remember it. There was this one. What was it? Where it was a. Oh my gosh! It was about I think it was. Oh no! There was one I saw a couple of days ago. That influencer that is, I think, is Joe Linda. He's a Russian bodybuilding guy or fitness influencer. So he passed away at 30.
How?
He had a brain aneurysm.
Oh, I saw a story on the paper.
Yeah.
Is he from New Zealand?
No, he's Russian.
Oh, okay.
He's a Russian.
Yeah.
He's not from New Zealand.
But he's one of those million followers and all that.
Yeah, bro. He had the seki kingo. Yeah, so he passed away of a brain aneurysm.
Too much lifting weights, or
no? Apparently, it's like a blood clot in your in the blood, the vein or something, in the blood cell or something. Yeah, but he was 30, and so a couple of weeks ago, I saw one of his videos of there's a guy I follow on Instagram, Big Boy. So they were working out, they were doing a workout together. But yeah, now he's passed away. That tells you, and you can be in the peak of your fitness and that, but if it's time to go.
I guess having the brain aneurysm's got nothing to do with your physical health.
Steroids or
Oh, yeah, true.
No, I think it's just. Oh man, I don't know.
Steroids, huh? Man, I was listening to the radio on the way to home this other night, and they were talking about some guys. They want to make a new Olympic Games called the something Olympics where you're allowed steroids.
Oh yeah, I don't understand that. Like,
What, don't you understand? Like having steroids?
Yeah, no, the how they. Yeah, but if everyone's using steroids, they might as well just legalize it. You know.
What was the point? The point was, how can you police it? Like, everyone uses it. Some form of pills to to calm your muscles down, or even if the ones that have those recovery pills,
Yeah. But that's for recovery, but they still regard it as it's a performance enhancement.
Yeah, performance enhancement. But it's funny, I forgot the name of the games they want to call it. It's a funny name.
Roids games?
Nah, it's not that obvious. It's like hyper games or something like that. I don't know. I have to look it up. But it's they just want games where they allow steroids. So because they want to see what kind of like if you see these events and everyone's on steroids, that's a different kind of game. Hey, like everybody's gonna be like superhuman.
You need some security for that and some tasers. Hey, calm down, man. Some roid rage.
Something like super games or something. Like the super games because everyone's
that's a good name.
Yeah, or something like that. But to me, I thought, you know what, it's interesting. I would want to see that. Just it's like, it's like I don't know, like the hype version of anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like like running or whatever. Like I'll pay to watch that. You know.
Yeah.
Knowing everybody's on something.
Yeah. You know what I watched recently?
What?
I watched I binge watched the American Gladiators.
Hey, like the old school one.
Yeah, but it was they called it myths and muscles and myths or something.
Oh, that's on Netflix, eh? Yeah.
I watched the whole, bro.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was it's mean how they all started, eh? Because they were like just normal athletes and they wanted to get so they were looking for. They did the auditions in a car park. Yeah, just the way they started, and so I think the first season they didn't realize people got injured. Yeah, they didn't. So there was no like medics or nurses like doctors, and so they were all like just wrapped themselves up with like a bandage and stuff. It was like real caveman styles, just the producers didn't see that far ahead, But just the stories, man, it looked like because I watched the whole. It was interesting, and then there was a time. I don't know if you remember, but they were like the hottest. Do you ever remember them being the biggest thing on the planet?
I remember it was just the start of WWE from WWF. And I remember that show coming on TV. I can't remember the names though, but
yeah, no, there's Nitro.
Yeah, Nitro. Yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah.
And then there was Laser.
I always remember that game, the Joust.
Yeah.
Hit each other off the.
So let's talk about that. So whoever planned it, obviously they see, but this is what they call it baby steps and that.
Yeah.
So the first season, the joust was like a walking bridge. So they had to walk across each other and then joust that way, but they didn't know, like the creators of the producers of the show didn't think that the bridge would break. So mid doing the joust, the bridge would break, and both of them will fall down, But it was just they obviously didn't, but then they changed producers, and then they got this one guy who saw he watched WWE wrestling, and then that's when he thought, hey, hold on, these guys have got pads, there's medics, they didn't click to do that, man. And the games they had were like real crappy games. They had one game where the gladiator had to jump up to tug on this thing to pull the contender back. From them trying to get, so they had to get these foam things on the trampoline. It was like real, like, what the fuck is that, bro? What point of the game is, it's like a little kid's game.
So it wasn't on TV. Those first
no,
ones.
It was. So they did a pilot. Oh, it was the pilot show. Sorry,
yeah.
They did a pilot show.
I remember a lot of blue. They wore a lot of blue.
Yeah, no, that's probably later. That was later.
So they didn't have the same stuff on.
No, they had it was like, and the gear they wore was like real. They might as well just worn their undies, man. It was no protection. Yeah. But later on, then they clicked. Oh no, they need medics. And it wasn't for the gladiators. It was for the contenders because they were getting hurt. Some of them like severely hurt.
Oh shit.
Oh
yeah, true. It wasn't the gladiators fighting each other. They're contenders, yeah.
They'll fight the contenders.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but it was just funny how the show started and how it ended. And so they're probably in their late 50s now, and they showed some of them still hanging out, drinking. So apparently they used to have. So they had one bus just for the gladiators, and they used to have drink. They used to have sex, like group sex in there, with groupies. Oh, bro.
Life of a superstar.
Yeah, they used to be. They were like rock stars.
That reminds me of how the first ever UFC. Did you hear about that?
No.
Well, if Freddie for Freddie, they've got a podcast.
Oh yeah.
So I think their podcast has stories that don't come on.
Oh, ESPN.
ESPN, but they've got a podcast, and one of the podcasts on Freddie for Freddie podcast is the birth of UFC.
Yeah,
it's the similar sort of thing because it was invented by a car salesman.
Oh yeah.
This is before. This is before Dana White and that.
Yeah.
This is way before. So it was the car salesman. You know those American car salesmen with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And they do those out of it ads on TV.
Oh, so he had no fighting background, nothing.
Nah, he was one of those guys. Those car salesman guys does those cheap ads. But he loved watching kung fu movies. He loved action movies.
Yeah.
And he thought of one day he thought about, man, what if a wrestler fought a kung fu guy who fought a boxer?
Yeah, that vision.
Who fought a kickboxer? Who would win? Like he had that kind of thing, and he was, how about? Man, I would love to see a event where all these different styles of fighting come together and fight each other. So who's the best style?
I remember I watched clips of the first. They called it the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Yeah.
Then they shortened it down later.
So he that's how it started. His vision of doing that, and he went around trying to make it happen. So
because he needed sponsors.
He needed sponsors and needed first he needed a boxing license. He couldn't get one for what he wanted to do in LA, in California, and he couldn't get in anywhere on the West Coast, but he could get it in
Las Vegas,
in Colorado, in Denver. So he had to go do it there.
Yeah,
and he didn't have any fighters in that, so he asked like random guys, like, asked his bouncer. To jump in. So bouncer jumped in, sumo wrestler jumped in. So Island guy, sumo wrestler in Japan, he jumped in. So somehow he got all these through connections. He got all these guys that actual fight somewhere.
Yeah.
Or retired fighters, or just people that love fighting.
Yeah.
Sumo wrestler, and got a bouncer, that kind of stuff. And he actually got a TV deal. It was a small one, in Denver, and he had a big event. So he had to get people to come be the announcer, and all that. But none of them had any experience. So he had to hire someone with experience to manage it all. And then it was funny because this guy, he got upset because none of the people he was working with had experience.
Oh,
so he was ika at them, like not being professional, like the announcer and that. Like stuff will happen, like the camera will not be straight and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, even the camera crew.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
And so it was UFC 1, the first one, and but they got an ambulance, one ambulance, but it was a similar sort of thing when they got one ambulance, not thinking they need more than that, and because every fight was, they needed medical attention.
Yeah, every fight.
Yeah, every fight needed someone medical attention. I think someone got their teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
And blood went everywhere.
I think I've seen some of the footage.
Yeah. And then, so the ambulance took that guy. And then another injury. Then the ambulance. So they had to ring up the ambulance and no ambulance available. So it was that kind of thing. So it was unorganized like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a valuable lesson that they learned.
That's out of it. Yeah, that's exactly like the gladiators.
But to me, when I was thinking about that, I was thinking, man, this is like so random, man. Like it's like it's typical America, eh? Like if you got a dream and got money, you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got sponsors, but he got sponsors. He might have had to use some of his own money. But they had a TV deal and all that. It was just a local
TV, yeah.
It wasn't a national TV or anything like that. It wasn't big or anything like that, but it was the first one. But it's funny how you can do something without knowing, like having experience, and you can just start something.
Yeah, this if you have a dream, goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure you got a vision, and like all these people that started like the gladiators in the UFC obviously had vision, but the guy that started the gladiators, he was he was an Elvis impersonator.
Oh, hey.
So how can Elvis impersonator, gladiators?
Yeah. So it kind of it kind of makes sense if you see what happened to UFC, because here's this guy, a random guy that is his vision, no background enough. He does it. He gets to the point where people start get interested in it. Dana White comes along and he buys it. You know, I don't know how much. I don't know how much. I don't know how much money he bought it for, but it must have been a lot, eh? Because look at it now.
Yeah,
it's huge now. Eh? Yeah, it's huge now. But it's probably not even worth what he sold it for back then, eh?
Yeah, it's worth. Will it be billions?
Well, he took it to. Yeah, he took that. He took that company. He bought that company, the UFC, and he just made it big, eh? Took it around the world, and look at it now. $1 billion company.
$1 billion.
Mm.
So I just tipped the cake on me. Shit.
And that's pretty interesting, because it's sort of like how you want to run a business these days, eh? Because I was listening to Stephen A. Smith, and he was talking about this. Because you know how ESPN got those layoffs?
That's like even ESPN, how they started, eh? Remember they started off, it was they were only doing college games or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, not high school, it was college games or something?
Yeah, well, ESPN started from two guys. And
the back of their garage or something, eh?
Yeah, well, it was a father and son. It was father and son and the father's mate, who's a dentist.
Yeah.
And they had a vision of ESPN, like a sports channel, like a dedicated sports channel, you know?
Yeah.
And they were the first ones to use satellite. So they had to buy it and all that back in the day. So, and yeah, that's an interesting story, because they did that. But then when they started to hire people, like experienced people, because they weren't experienced, right? So they started hiring experienced people, and they sort of slowly took over them, and they sort of kicked them out.
Oh.
Because they didn't know what they're doing. Sort of thing.
But did they still own it though?
No. They had to sell it, I think.
Aye.
Yeah. I think I don't know what happened, but they got outed.
Hopefully they got, what it was worth.
I don't think so. But
man.
But it got big enough that got bought out by Disney. So it's Disney that owns ESPN.
Shit.
But it's interesting because because ESPN, that's how they got big, because they were showing the college games, and no one else was showing those games.
Yeah.
And they're the first ones to show NFL draft, because no one was showing NFL draft, so it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a big deal, but they made it a big deal.
All those ideas, whoever the creators and that saw that vision, and look at it now.
Yeah,
massive.
So it's all to do with trying to get people to watch. Like they had ESPN had a few ideas that stand today in sports. Like they're the first ones to tell the NFL players, when you come off the field and go to the bench, take your helmet off.
Oh,
don't leave your helmet on, because when the camera goes to you, at least the fans can know what you look like.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. But all these little ideas, eh?
Yeah, just what's funny is that, what if you wanted to start something now like that, like off the scratch? What would you do? Like, is there anything?
Well, I think you got to see, if you think along the lines of how these things start and get taken over, like that. Starts with a vision, and then if that vision becomes like popular with a rich person, the rich person will come to you and buy it from you.
Yeah,
they either say they'll take it over, or you work for that person, but you can still do what you're doing.
Yeah. But what about those? I heard about those conspiracy. I don't know if it's conspiracy theory, but it's actually happened. what about that? There was that guy that invented he could use water to like fuel his car.
Mm.
There was a
Oh,
guy.
and they killed him.
Yeah. See, that's another scary thing too. Like people can create something. There was this other thing I saw on TikTok about this kid. He knew how to like generate power, like solar power, and use it to like power his house for like, and he was using it for ages or something. And then next minute, he went missing.
Mm.
You know?
I heard about the water guy. I didn't hear about the house one.
Yeah.
But that water guy, he was from New Zealand, eh? I heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True. Yes. And then now he's missing or dead. There's all these conspiracy theories out there, eh? But I think it's up to the individual to like which one, or are you gonna listen to it, or you see? What about that Sonny Bill? Do you see that Sonny Bill where he wanted to build a mosque in their residential? What's your take on that?
I think if the neighbors are complaining, because that's what it's about, the neighbors are complaining, eh?
Yeah.
The neighbors are going to complain about it, but what can they do? It's the council. The council approved it.
Yeah.
The council said go ahead. And if you hear what Sonny Bill said about the mosque, like they went through all the process, to get the building across the line.
Yeah.
They probably did everything that the council asked.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it could be racist or just prejudice against the Muslim religion. You know, because there's a mosque in Ranui. That's in a residential, you know.
Yeah.
I don't see any complaining in that. But what's funny is built right next to a church.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean.
But you know how those neighbors are complaining on that news thing. I don't think. Yeah, you don't. Do you think there's be the same complaints in Ranui? With those neighbors? Because every time I drive past there, it's quiet.
Yeah, I don't think in Ranui no one cares.
Yeah,
that's the difference. But see, obviously in that residential place in Australia.
But I think the difference is with that Australian one. Sonny Bill's endorsing it.
Yeah,
like Sonny Bill's on the news saying this is my church now, and come to this church. Now everyone's gonna go. I think they said, because I saw. They interviewed Sonny Bill and he said, not every single Muslim in Sydney is going to come here. But maybe some more people will come because you're saying come. There's going to be your church.
Oh, that's... Well,
yeah, you're like a superstar.
As long as you got enough car parking and don't park on the street, should be okay. But, yeah, that's...
But it's like, just got to move then, eh?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, or don't complain, or just...
Or just go to work, come back, take your family out to dinner. There's a mosque.
Oh, just deal with it,
Yeah, there's a mosque on the corner of our street. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, life goes on. But see, and then there's the other side where, Sonny Bill, he's a Muslim. They're building a mosque in a residential area.
But then there's also the fact of what happens to the house prices on that street now. Like, if you're planning to sell your house like in a year's time, would the value come down when that mosque is up, or
no? Wouldn't it go up?
Why?
Because then all the Muslims will want to move in there. Do you know what I mean? Closer to the mosque. No.
At least you market to them.
That way, or would it go down? Because there's the mosque there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless you market it to
Muslims
and keep the price up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's in Sydney, those gangland murders, like hits to all the they're all like the Comanchero, like that family tree or whatever. It's just sad. It's just sad.
What's the family tree?
No, because apparently it was so the guy that died recently was the cousin of the other guy that died 2 weeks before. He got like shot up, but the guy that died recently got shot up outside his house. Yeah, I find that sad.
Over
I don't know, drugs, money.
Mm.
Like, people gotta understand, they gotta make the most of this time on in life.
Mm.
Don't revolve, like, get yourself, there's other brothers that we've heard they've gone down their path. They might have thought about the money at the time, but is it worth it? Nah, man.
Like, yeah, worth chasing the money.
Yeah, nah.
Like, if you're in that business, and your life's in danger, over money.
Not worth it. You might as well get the gun and shoot yourself, and that way you did it.
Mm. Money makes the world go round, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but then there's a lot of, because I've been watching, I watched the Joe Rogan podcast where he brought up, there was a lot of conspiracy theories about the moon walking and that.
Do you believe that? Do you think they went to the moon?
I don't know, because he put up, so Joe Rogan, he put up on his podcast 2 identical photos, but one, and they used it in when they landed on the moon. It was one when they were doing a practice training to when they were landing on the moon, going to the moon or whatever. And what the photo did, well, whoever edited the photo, they flipped it to the right, like the other side. It was the same identical photo, but they blacked the black backdrop. But it's the same photo, and then they're saying that's the one they landed on the moon. This is the practice run. It's the same photo, So it tells me then, like, whoever the people are behind all these conspiracy theories and that, right?
Mm.
They already knew back then, and that's like 60 in the 1960s.
Mm.
They knew back then about, like, hustling the world, Just say we land on the moon and let's get paid millions,
I always think about the moon landings and that. Like, why didn't we ever go back?
Yeah, it's been a long time, eh?
Yeah, and the excuse I heard is because we don't need to, because America went there first. So why do you want to go to the moon?
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to know more about the moon, eh?
Oh, it's too expensive. But there's that a famous photo of them taking a picture of Earth from the moon. So you can see the bottom of the Earth, bottom of the moon, and you see the Earth in the distance.
Yeah,
half the Earth. And when I looked at that photo, I was like, "Fuck, that is far away, man."
Apparently it's 200 and because I listened to the podcast, 236,000 miles.
And how long does it take to get there?
I don't know. So if you divide that, I don't know.
Plus, what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if you're gonna be that far away from the Earth, like you're practically looking at the Earth. Fuck.
Like how we're looking at the moon.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man? How you gonna get me out? If I was like, fuck, get me back home, man.
Yeah,
get me back there.
Worried.
I mean, what the fuck, man? Something might go wrong, might be stuck here,
Yeah.
It's not. It's like, these men, they're brave to go. Like, I'm strong in that, but really, are you brave to go, or you're just stupid?
Do you believe?
You're just lucky.
Do you believe they actually went to the moon?
I did. I still think they did, but all these conspiracy theories are giving me thinking.
Yeah, proof.
Yeah, the proof in that. But I still think there's a chance they did do it. But I also think, man, you gotta be fucking crazy to think you can leave this Earth and go to another outside to the moon even. And because if you man, I just imagine myself taking that photo of the Earth. If I'm standing on the moon taking the photo of the Earth, I'll be thinking, what the fuck am I doing on this? Get me back there.
Yeah.
Like, and to be brave enough to, that's some balls, man. Like, your whole country is, rooting for you to go to the moon. Like, do you understand what it takes to get to the moon? Do you even understand that you actually got to go in a spaceship, rocket, take you up there, and then you got to have enough fuel to get you all the way over there, 200,000 miles or whatever it is, and then enough fuel to get you back.
Yeah, what's funny is that how, like, is there enough rocket fuel to get there and back? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I don't know how they pulled it off, you know?
Yeah, that's why you gotta.
Like they only came down in that little car thing. That little... and how they got enough to go back up to the space station, wherever it was, and how did they come back?
Yeah.
Like, did they turn around? It's like, you know what? You need to get out of Earth with a rocket.
Yeah.
You need a fucking rocket to get off the moon, right?
Yeah. How are you gonna get back?
Don't you? Don't you need a rocket to get off the moon?
And if it's 236,000, that's like days.
But I'm serious. If you look at the rocket takes off from Earth, right? It's got a fucking Houston headquarters there. All the people there, you know, all the fuel, or that fucking stand thing that's next to the ship. Like, you have to climb up to go in.
Yeah.
Where's all that shit on the moon?
Yeah.
Where's all that stuff on the moon to get your ass back to Earth?
See, that means did they even try? Like, was that recorded? You know, so if they did it only once, you know, without a dummy run, you know, I'm sure that's why it's all that moon landing is iffy, bro.
Like mistakes in that, surely.
Yeah.
Surely there's mistakes. You know, 2023, we had 5 billionaires go down to see the Titanic, and they blew up.
Bro.
There's a mistake right there. You didn't tell me there was no mistakes in 1969. 1969, there's no mistakes at all going to the moon and coming back. Because to me, coming back is the worst one. Is the hardest thing to do.
How are you going to get back?
How are you going to actually turn the ship around and go back? Like, can you even turn anything around? You know? How can you leave us in the orbit of the moon, and then when they went down to the moon with that, whatever it was, that looked like gold plastic thing.
Yeah.
And then go back to that space station and turn around and go back to Earth. Like, how do you do that? How do you actually do that?
Yeah.
And how come we never saw that? You know, why is there any footage of that transition?
Yeah.
You know? Far.
That's what you got to ask yourself, bro.
Questions, man.
Lots of questions. See, Joe Rogan, he said that he believes that they got there, but he doesn't believe that the footage that they put up, like to send around the world and that for everyone to know, he reckons that's dodgy. It's been...
Well, see, that's another thing. He might be right, because they probably had no footage at all. And they thought, man, we got no evidence. Let's just make up some evidence. Make up some photos to make it. Even though they did go there, you know? Maybe cameras don't work in space, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like, you know what's funny, how that Titan submersible or whatever got lost in... There's no, I'm sure they took cell phones and that. No one recorded anything and like sent it to Messenger, you know, like, hey, I'm down near the Titanic, you know, like no footage like that or even recordings.
Oh, it seems odd. It seems odd that there's no, because they got the TVs in the submersible, right?
Yeah.
Then have the same TV up there on the boat above with the same connection and showing what they see. Yeah.
That's why it's all. And you know what's so funny too? And then another theory, or another fact is that only 5% of the ocean has been explored.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's like 95% of it that still hasn't even been explored yet, you know? There's still, and I think in my lifetime, I don't think it'll ever be, you know, no, like certain things we'll probably find out later, but yeah. That's why, and see, there's that life, and then there's the real, like, for me, my life, my real life. I still got to wake up 9 o'clock tomorrow, and then I got to get ready, go to work, come back at 6. What's the cook? What's the, you know, that's my reality.
I'm always on the edge of my reality every time the lotto numbers come out.
Oh, man. It was 1-1 on Christchurch, eh?
Yeah.
Bro.
33 million, eh?
Bro. And was it at a fresh choice? Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah. A fresh choice in somewhere in Christchurch.
Did they come forward? Because when I heard on Monday or yesterday,
they were still looking.
They never came forward. Still.
Oh, bro.
Probably still panning or still.
Oh, fuck. Man.
What would you do?
33 mil? Or, I don't know. I'll definitely leave New Zealand. pay all my debts off, give money to family, friends I care about that have helped me, and then yeah.
First thing I'll do, I'll spend all the money in my bank straight away, man. Like, let's go town, get something to eat, have some few drinks.
I spend my $22.99, 95 cents right now.
You know, yeah. I'll just empty my bank account straight away, man. Max my credit card, just celebrate with whoever's around me at that time, you know.
Oh, bro, I'm a phone call away, you know that.
Yeah, man. It gets up because I get the automatic. I subscribe to Lotto.
Hey.
Yeah, online. So it's automatic every Wednesday and Saturday. So I don't have to do anything. It just shows up on my phone.
Oh, so how does that work? You've already...
So you just hit subscribe and you just pick what amount you want to subscribe to. Like pick Powerball, the $12 one.
Oh, so you don't have to go on?
No, it's just automatic every week, so that I don't miss out.
But how do you know if you've won?
You can check.
True, and you can pick the same numbers every week.
You can if you want. I just let it pick different numbers every week.
Oh, okay. Have you won anything?
I always win the bonus ticket or the lower one, the $32 or something like that.
Oh, well, at least you're winning something.
But not every time. But I find I win more if I leave the same numbers.
Yeah, I'll pick the same numbers.
Yeah, but when I win, I'm just winning like bonus ticket or the lowest fifth division. But it's strange, because it's stupid, because when you look at second division, it's not even much,
What was the second division?
Like if you look at it's not even. You'd be lucky if you're over 50 grand sometimes.
Oh, bro, I'll still be happy with that.
Over 100 grand,
I'll still be happy with 100 grand, 50 grand.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense to be like under 100 grand and then first division is like millions.
Yeah.
It's like, can't you have like... I guess it depends how many people win.
No, isn't it done on how many people buy?
Yeah, how many people win. Because if second division, if it's split between 10 people, then...
Oh, yeah, then the cut is in 10 ways.
Yeah. But it's dangerous, that app, the Lotto, because it's got the scratch. What's it called? The
scratchies.
Yeah, the scratchies on there too. So you can buy one anytime you want. The $2 one or $3 one or $1 one.
Do you buy?
Nah, I just did it once, but nah.
Oh,
it's dangerous. I don't do any sports betting. Do you do any sports betting?
Nah.
TV?
I know a couple of guys that do, and they've won.
Like multis, eh?
And they pick who scores the try or something. Yeah. I don't even know how it goes, but yeah, I find that interesting.
Joe Rogan, eh? So was that the recent one?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one. So when I go on YouTube, that was one of those.
I saw Ice Cube came on. Isn't Ice Cube one of his guests?
On Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think that's what Jordy was saying.
Oh, true. Yeah, nah. Pick up West Side, man. They're doing big things. I saw one of the boys. I saw Ezra. We used to train at Maximus.
Yeah.
First time I saw him tonight, that was his first class. It's good seeing you. Yeah.
Have you heard from Money in them?
Nah. I know that. I know he's busy working. Yeah. It's just funny. Today. It's a funny fact. I'll share a funny fact today. So my landlord called me, and so apparently there's been issues with the car parking at where I stay. And then I said, so I think someone complained because we got our numbers right. I think I mentioned it before on the Empty Out the Clip.
The numbers?
Yeah, of the unit, whatever. Until I found out today that the landlord said, it's not it's not monitored. It's not policed. Like, you can park anywhere. And I'm like, oh, so the number 8 where I park is not number 8 for my unit. And he goes, nah, it's just number 8, 8 car park.
Yeah.
And then I'm like thinking, fuck, because all the people that have parked at number 8, I've walked up to them. I said, knocked on their door. Hey, bro, you're in my car park, man.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, sorry, bro. Yeah, I'll move. Just to find out that it's so they know. Everyone else knows that it's free game. You know,
Yeah.
except me. Like number 8, no one parks in number 8. I just thought because number 8 is my unit.
So you gonna park there or?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if it's there, but now I know why people park on it because it's everyone's car park. Because then he clicked. Oh, I thought you'd park your car behind the on the left, and I'm like, oh, that would make sense. But I always park on number 8 because I was going by my unit number 8. Anyway, yeah.
I think I'll make that assumption too. Since 8 is outside your place, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'd think.
Yeah.
But apparently, it would be better if I parked behind it on the other side. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever.
Because that spot got drowned, and
yes, got flooded.
Yeah, got flooded.
What's on the agenda for this week? The rest of the week for you, James?
Still got who's editing to do,
Yeah.
Fucking behind, man. I just put Heretics one out. The Egyptian rapper, Varanu.
Oh. Oh, on the back of the 135?
Yeah.
What is he?
He's Egyptian.
Hey.
Yeah. He's from Linfield, but he's moved here in Ranui now.
Wow. Well, that's cool. Who got him on the show?
Nah, he reached out.
Oh, mean.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
He
Having
reached
people
out.
that want to reach out to get themselves up there.
Yeah, he reached out. So had him come on, have a chat to him. It's cool because I wanted to talk to him about where he's from. I haven't met anyone from Egypt before.
Yeah.
So it's cool to get just talk about where he's from and that.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I knew about Egypt when I was young was Indiana Jones, man. Raiders of the Lost Ark. When he went there.
Egypt. The only thing I remember about Egypt was the pyramids and that song. Is it Egyptian or something?
Oh, was it the Bengals? No.
Oh yeah, the Bengals.
Oh, Walk Like Egyptian.
Yeah, that song.
Walk like an Egyptian. Is that Bengals or someone else? Yeah. So
Editing.
yeah, it's got some editing to do. I just put the 201 up just last night.
Oh, back of the 135.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
and it was that guy.
No, he's 80. He's on video 89. So I'm behind him with the videos.
Oh my god. Fuck. Really?
He's 189.
Bro, come on, bro. Where's the commitment, bro?
He's 189.
Well, it doesn't help you're the only one doing it, bro.
Yeah, and Eric's gone tomorrow. Because he wanted to help me do some editing, so get him to do it. Maybe I should pay someone to come do it.
Yeah, pay me. Oh, no, but you need nah. Oh, you need a laptop too.
Yeah, man, so just got that. Yeah, 189. The video's gone up. We got to do 190 halfway through that one. And then, but 200 audio's gone up. But this is going to be 204. This one here. So I've got 201, 202, 203 in my computer.
Already?
In my computer, I haven't even touched it yet. Because, when we did the 200th episode, we had everybody here. Had Eric, had Lady, had the girls, had T, Rhea, Sin, and Punny. And we did 2 hours, and then someone kicked the plug and it shut down.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so when and then I pressed play again.
Deleted.
I turned the power back on and pressed play again. Pressed record again, and we went on for another 4 hours. So it was like a 6-hour podcast.
Shit.
And then when I went to edit it, because of that power thing, it messed up the first 2 hours.
Oh, bro.
So I couldn't get it back unless I put it in another program. And when it did that, I couldn't save it as the file. So I had to actually press play and record again. But each microphone separately.
Well, see.
So there were 6 microphones going, and I had to record it 6 times, each microphone.
And that's why I don't do editing. Leave the editing to you, buddy.
Fuck, man. So that's why it took ages.
A lot of brain damage there. Fuck, I'll be like, fuck, no.
Bro.
Delete. Delete. Shit, sorry, guys. I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking my coffee and it spilled on it, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. So it took me fucking 4 weeks to fix it. And now I've got it up.
Upload it.
Yeah. But during that time, I did 3 other podcasts. So I can't put those up until I finish this one. So now I've got the other 3. I might put them up week by week. So next one will come out next Monday and Monday after
1
that.
hour of it. Or the whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah. But I had some good guests after that. So 200 plus, man. Proud of 200 plus.
Get Geordie back on. Or get Eddie. You reach out to Eddie.
Yeah.
Tell her talk about his trip. Because he just came back from Sai.
Yeah. He's telling me he ate too much.
Yeah.
So he's back. He's glad he's back to do some training. How about you? What are you going to do the rest of the week?
Work. Try to get in a morning session. An evening session. I got morning shift on Friday. And then I'm working the weekend. Damn.
So have you been so last Sunday I went out to watch the Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones film. I couldn't go with you on because Eric was going to Rara, so he couldn't go. And Sin was busy; she couldn't go, so I just went by myself. I went to the Newland. Man, I was thinking, man, who goes to movies by themselves? But I was alright there. But I was just thinking that when I was there, like, I thought it was weird going to the movies.
Yeah.
Alone, but no, it was alright.
Yeah.
It was good. It's probably the 3rd time I've ever done it.
I've never went to a movie by myself, but I used to think like, but then I know one of the girls I went with. There's that motivational video where you're good with the world when you can go. You can go out and eat by yourself.
Yeah.
You can go out to the movies by yourself. You can go out to a club by yourself. A bar. You're good with the world. You don't need to be. With anyone. I mean, like, you don't need to take anyone, Because you always go back home, you got your partner, your family,
Yeah, now I can go to a bar by myself.
Yeah,
I love going to bars alone. Especially the bars where you can sit at the bar,
watch
have a drink
sports
there, and talk to the bartender. Because that's what's missing, man, in the bars around here. You can't really go talk to the bartender. Yeah, which sucks. Because, man, I experienced that when I went to Hawaii. All the bars you can go sit down and talk to the bartender. Because they want to have a chat, eh? Because that's the part of their job. So drinks and have a chat,
Yeah.
So that was cool. And I met so many people just sitting at the bar.
I noticed that the bars, like, for example, the hangout we went to, it's like they just want to make the money, swap.
Yeah.
And next patron, which is fair enough.
And that's why if I won Lotto, I will actually try to own a bar, buy a bar, a sports bar.
Yeah.
But I'll make it like a real sports bar. Like, I was thinking, like, I imagine buying out, what's that one in the middle? The Italian, on Lincoln Road, outside Genki's.
Oh, the shooters. Oh no.
No,
Oh,
that used to be Pizza Hut back in the
Oh
day.
my gosh.
What is it? You know the one.
La
eh?
Puchera.
La Puchera, yeah. Like, see, if I bought that, right? You know what I'll do? I'll make the bar. You know where the bar is at the back?
Yeah.
It's not really a bar, it's where you pay.
Yeah.
I'll actually build a bar that comes out in long ways, out to the middle and
Oh, okay. So the main thing is the bar. And
Yeah.
The,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll put the tables around, but at the bar, I'll put seats at the bar in the U shape, all the
Yeah.
way from the front all the way to the back.
And
A
people
U-shape.
can sit on there.
And put TV screens in the middle,
Yeah.
and the bartenders can serve in between. But the bar just goes as a long bar. So like if yeah, I like those U-shaped kind of bars, so people
Yeah.
can sit around
Yeah.
and just have
There's no.
and just watch the game, you know. So I'll do it that way, and I'll serve like buffalo wings and food you can eat
Bar
with your beer.
food.
Yeah, bar food, And I'll have like sports events, like if it's a Blues game, if you come with your jersey, you'll get 10% off,
Your drinks.
stuff like that. If you wear a Blues jersey, because it's gonna be a Blues bar, it's gonna be a real sports bar, man.
Yeah.
If say it's not the Blues playing, but it's another game. Say Hurricanes and Chiefs play. If Chiefs get 20 points, then 10% off your beer. Like stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Just make it exciting.
Yeah, for the patrons.
Yeah,
eh?
make it for the patrons, because
Because
that's
without them, there's no bar.
exactly. But you gotta do more than just be a bar. If you're a sports bar, you gotta be a sports bar. Like, make it fun for people to come.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, support your team, get that tribalism going. You know. Yeah, man. Make it an event. Yeah. If you come, if there's a game on and you're wearing
These are good ideas.
you're wearing your team's jersey, you get 10% off, or you get a
This
free
is what you should do with the.
buy one get one free or something like that.
You know how you said you're gonna do a podcast at a bar?
Yeah.
That's what you should do. If you should do it on a game night or something.
No, because you don't want to watch the game, not listen to
the
the
podcast.
podcast. But
True that.
yeah, man, stuff like that. Like, I'd love to go to a sports bar with those kind of things.
Yeah.
Just yeah. It'll be fun. Nice food, entertainment. Like, if the game's not on, you can have just bands playing in the corner.
Oh, with a band, live band will go off.
Just a live band, because you're helping the community. You're sort of like, when the game's on, you're bringing the fans in. Pay sports fans to come in and have a drink and have something to eat and just enjoy watching the game in an environment where everybody's into it.
Yeah.
There's no music. The turn the volume up for the game is on. You wear your jersey, you get buy one get one free, something like that. And then when there's no game, you can have a band come in and play, because what it does is like it gets bands and the local bands to make up bands and come. You bring in that kind of atmosphere.
And it's all in the community.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
just imagine if Ranui had a bar. There's no bar in there, eh?
Nah.
And a stage.
But see, that's like the UK sort of model way. Like, there's a pub in every town.
Corner. Yeah.
Every corner. Like, here we have a dairy in every corner, but in the UK there's a pub.
Bar, yeah. Pub.
Yeah. Because it's a community thing.
Yeah.
Community comes,
Can't have a pint before they go home.
Yeah.
After work.
have a chat. So just that. What are you going to do in the weekend? Because you're working there.
Yeah, I'll be working. I'll probably be free because I'm supposed to go to have dinner on Saturday.
I saw
night.
your story of that the seafood place
Oh,
on Yanga.
yeah.
What's it called?
Manea seafood boil. Bruh.
I know there's one in there.
Yeah, it was really nice. I got a shock when she came and dropped the first bag. I only thought that was it. But then when she came with another bag, I was like, shit. But see, I'm not really a seafood lover. Like, I'll eat it. But, like, if it was pork or chicken or pig, bro, I'm all over it. But and plus I don't like cutting up the shells, and I can't be stuffed.
Yeah.
So I just ate all the mussels. It was expensive, though.
So what do you get in the back?
You get there's eggs, like boiled eggs, corn, sausages, mussels, crab, and crawfish, heaps of crawfish. Yeah, but it's good if you're seafood. if you love seafood, yeah. And they gave us, so we basically ate like half of it, and then we took the other half home. But I didn't eat it because I'm not, I can't be stuffed cutting the shells off and shit. Yeah. No, but it was so it was $165 for the tray.
Oh yeah.
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 Bro. Yeah, that was expensive. And then they do all day. I don't know if you like that.
The what?
The all day, the Tongan drink, sweet drink. But I don't really like that kind of drinks. Yeah, no, but if you love seafood, definitely go there.
Yeah.
But if it was like fried takeaway fish, yeah, I would have made my money's worth.
Do they sell crab?
Yeah, full crab. But the only thing is you gotta crack it. Like they give you scissors and that. But there was somewhere else I went. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Man, I went because me and Sin were at Southside one evening, and we had to do something out there, but we had to come back home. But we're just hungry, and I felt like steak, eh? So I just Googled. I went on my phone and Googled nearest steak place, and it came up with Broncos in Monaco. It was just not far from where we were.
Broncos?
It's just the opposite side of the mall, on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it used to be a nightclub back in the day.
Oh yeah, there's another place out there too. Happy Fun.
Oh, is that the smokers board?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going towards Manrere.
Yeah, it's near the mall. It's not Happy Days. It's Happy.
Oh, Happy Days I was talking about.
No, it's something else. Happy Food or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot what it's called. But no, it's a buffet.
It's
a buffet, all you can eat. But so what did you get?
So I got the pork belly.
Oh.
So then got the steak. Out of 10, give it a 2. Eh?
Oh, hey.
So it was like they just put it in. They cooked it in the morning, and they just put it in the microwave to heat it up for me. That's what it tasted like.
Oh, let down.
And the steak was like the same kind of thing too. So I was like,
how much were the dishes? Would you recommend it?
Oh, you know how bad it was. You know how bad the food was. I actually told the guy when he asked me how was the food when I went to pay. So the guy was going, "Oh, yep. How's the food?" And I said, "Oh, it's not really good, eh? It tasted like you guys put it in the microwave."
Oh, and what did he say?
And he goes, "Oh, okay, we'll give you a discount." So give me a discount. Which I was like, okay. But he gave it to me so fast, like, man, how long have you been cooking like this?
Yeah. We shouldn't have asked. Hey, he shouldn't have asked. Wow.
Yeah, man. So that's Broncos steak in Monaco. Like, no, not going there ever again, man.
Yeah.
So because we had a bad experience in that place, we wanted the best steaks at Riverhead 7.
Oh, so you drove all the way from out south and went all the way?
Nah, this is another day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is another day. It was Sunday for lunch, actually. Yeah, went lunch there on Sunday. Yeah, had the steak there. But so in that steak, I had the
pork belly.
I had pork ribs. Yeah, which is alright, but not the best I've had. The best ribs I've had is at King's Ender. When they used to have all you can eat on Wednesdays.
Oh man, we need to go somewhere, Cams.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Oh, this place I want to go to? They call it Tombo.
Tombo?
Yeah, it's at a new market.
Hey?
It's a Korean barbecue, all you can eat.
Yeah,
I searched it up. I see the TikTok. You know how you see TikToks and that?
it's better than the one that Gangnam Style. It's better than
Oh,
kangaroo.
yeah. Way better.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to go to the one that I went to, the one at Mount Roskill. That was a good one.
Oh.
It's called Baccarat or something.
Oh, you talked about it, eh?
Yeah.
To the
We
cliff.
need to go to that. That's worth it, man. And they got dessert too.
Bro, do you like ramen? Ramen.
Noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Man,
yeah.
there's an awesome place in Newmarket. They sell ramen. The pork one. Oh my gosh. The pork broth. The pork broth one. Man.
Anything with meat. I love meat, bro.
I forgot the name of it, but I wish you could go there. Me and Zai went there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. But you've been to more places than I have.
No, I can't remember. Some of them I can't even remember, man.
Yeah. See, that's how many places you've been to.
Oh, have you been to Sam Woo's?
Oh.
And know the who?
I think once, ages ago.
That's a nice place.
So nice. Soup, eh?
Yeah, they do soup. I like the duck, and they got those spring rolls. Nice spring rolls, yeah.
Oh, nice spring rolls are at that Vietnamese place in Newland, where the bank used to be, opposite the NZ Bank. You know where the NZ Bank in the corner?
Newland.
Not there anymore.
Remember we went there to Newland and was it Coven? No, it was, what was it called? We went there. We ate that steak. We ate something there.
Well,
It was me and you. Was it Cobb Brothers? What is it called?
what is it? Is it the meat one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland Co.
Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland Co.
Yeah.
That was I remember that.
But the steak there is good.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go there for the low and slow stuff. It's not as good. Not as good as the real American barbecue stuff over. And this Cole's Barbecue and Greyland and Smoky Wheels. Smoky Wheels in Pakuranga.
Yeah. We need to go there. We need to go to pick up a food joint.
I saw you. Are you still doing those videos, food videos?
Yeah, I did the one where I went to the seafood place. Yeah, it's I just like mocking myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually cool, and it was so cool that the girls, whoever does their Instagram page, shared it. Eh?
Oi.
Yeah, they shared my food review. Fail.
So Australia, eh?
Yeah, but
When was the last time we went there?
I've never been there.
Oh, did you? Oh.
I'm looking to go probably mid-August. Yeah, but yeah, it's probably going to be in August. Yeah.
Whereabouts in Brisbane?
Red Bank. I stay with my sister. Just a brand new start. Like, I'll miss everyone here. Well, people that I was close to. Family. But yeah, I need to go there just to be with my kids. That's the main reason. I've been talking about it too long.
Yeah.
Far too long.
It'll be a good start, eh? It'll be like,
Brand new start.
you definitely get more money than over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Brand new start, man.
Union lifestyle. No more heavy jackets. Because it's pretty much all year round, hot weather, right?
Yeah. Or here in Brisbane, or especially in Red Bank, when the sun comes up, it starts getting hot,
So you're going to be a Broncos fan now?
Nah. Oh, maybe a Dolphins. Nah.
Dolphins fan now?
Yeah.
Is that where... No, that's not. Is that where Red Bank is? With Dolphins?
No, I think
that's
there's Redcliffe.
Redcliffe.
Yeah. Redcliffe.
So you're in Broncos territory?
Yeah. Okay, hopefully, I'll probably go see my niece play for the Titans.
Oi!
Yeah, she's in the junior teams. Hopefully, go watch her play.
How far is that from
It's about
from Woodsridge?
about an hour drive, I think.
What was it? Oh yeah.
Hour and a half.
See, I don't really know the the suburbs. They're just the names. I don't know where they are
Yeah.
from the city.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I went over there, I stayed in Woodsbridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that in Gold Coast?
In Brisbane.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So where my sister stays, it's about an hour drive to my niece's trainings out in Nicole at the Titans.
Yeah. Start your podcast over there.
Yeah, I'll start something. There's so much things I want to do over there. But I just need to get that bankroll rolling, start planning.
Yeah,
Not
man.
long, bro. 5 years, I'll be the 5-0 man. I'll be officially in the 50s, man. Shit.
Oh, that's all of us, man.
I don't feel it though, but
Well, it's with the people we've lost along the way, like it's. I think about it, like 65 is the goal way, the retirement age.
make it. Oh man, I want to at least get up to like the 100, at least 100, man. Three digits.
It's funny because there's one guy at work has come up to his 65th birthday.
Hey,
Yeah, but he hasn't retired yet. I think he will near the end of the year. But he's getting all the stuff like his gold card and
oh yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And
I know one of the ladies at work. She's already 65. She gets paid her pension and work.
yeah.
So she's.
It's actually gonna be hard because the pension is not enough, and unless you have your own house, it's gonna be really hard if you retire and you're still
Working.
You're still renting.
Yeah,
because by the time you're 65, by the time we're 65 and you don't own your own house, then and you're renting, it's gonna be hard. The pension's not gonna really cover your rent, and then your living allowance, and then you got your Kiwi Bank or your Kiwi Saver. That will help, but not really.
Yeah,
it's gonna help, but you actually need to own your own house, so you don't have that extra bill to pay, or have a business, or continue. There's a lot of people who still stay at work because they need the
working.
money.
Yeah. That's why in my line of work, I think it's, man, you can be like 80. Oh, yeah. So the lady that I work with, she's 65 plus. She's still, got glued on in that. She's single though. She's got her own place. So she's getting a pension and working. So she's making a lot of money. And then I got my single mate. He's cracking it, man. One of my single mates at work, just cracking it. Doing a lot of overtime. Yeah.
But then, see, I'm trying to do less time at work.
Yeah. I think you got a plan for the future now, when you're still...
Oh, yeah. I know. How that sweet, man.
Shot games.
So nice.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm gonna go to work and I got a boxing tomorrow. You gonna work?
Yeah, I'll finish at 6, so I'll come straight after work to the last class.
5:45, I think.
I'll probably be there for the start class.
Start class. Because that's 6:30, I think.
No, it's 6:45.
6:45.
Or 6:40. All the classes changed to 6. Like it's 5:40 and then 6:40. So I'll make that class.
How's that class? Is that good?
Yeah. We should do it tomorrow.
Are they
Wait for me.
Are they all the same?
Nah, changes. All changes. We should do it together, you punk. Stay. We'll do it together.
Or should I just go home, come back?
Yeah, and come do the start. We'll do the start together. We'll die together too.
See you, man.
Shock games.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, all good.